I'm the Acting Chief Executive for the Social Investment Agency. We were set up just on a year ago, and we were set up to champion an evidence-based approach to decision making. Our role is to support social sector agencies to invest in what works for better lives. We do this in a number of ways. We're building infrastructure for everybody to use to help understand the needs of those we work with, or better understand the needs of those we work with, that we're getting the supports and services right, and that we are understanding they're making a difference. And we take all of that good information and we feed it back into the decision-making process. So hopefully over time, our decision-making will get better because it's more informed. So the core theme is I wanted to demonstrate that as part of the infrastructure we're building, that includes methods and tools for everyone to use to really understand whether their services are making a difference. So we have been developing a methodology around how do you measure the change in an individual whānau's well-being as a result of a government-funded intervention, in this case social housing. So we are developing a methodology, we're testing it, and we tested it for the first time on social housing as an intervention. We've got some very useful findings that we want to share, both about social housing itself as an intervention, but also the methodology that we're developing. And we're sharing it in the hope that people will pick it up and work with us to embed it further. So I'll talk a little bit about the insight that we gained from social housing, because that's what people are interested in. So what we found is that people report that their general well-being improves as a result of being in a social house. A number of their housing conditions improve. One condition that doesn't improve is the temperature of the house. We also found that people's amount of free time increases, but what we didn't see is an improvement in people's feeling of safety. We actually saw that worsen, and more work to be done there to really understand what sits behind those findings. A number of caveats, very small sample size at this stage. It's a before and after group, and there's lots of other limitations, but we still think the findings are robust, and we think they're a very good start to really being able to build this methodology out and apply it to lots of other interventions. If we split it out in terms of the findings, the insights themselves and the methodology, the findings we have started to share with relevant government agencies and ministers, so they might pick those up and look at how they might action or develop them further. The methodology itself, we just want to keep improving the methodology and talking at forums such as today. What we're getting is some really good feedback about where we might go next in terms of improving the methodology. There's so many different things we could do, we can't do them all at once, but the feedback I'm getting is starting to help us understand where the greatest utility might be for us advancing this.